Hello, Friday afternoon, people. How are you doing? Welcome. My name's Jono. We are the Woman Toasty Club, and this is our online memory afternoon. If I know my numbers, it's episode 94, I believe. Imagine 94, 6 away from the big 100. Yes, indeed, that'll come soon. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying the sunshine. If you are enjoying the sunshine, you probably can't hear me because you're out enjoying the sunshine. But if you're indoors having enjoyed the sunshine, welcome. It's lovely to have you with us. Isn't it lovely that the sun is shining though? Doesn't it make a difference to people? People are happier. Doesn't it make a difference to life? Things look good. Spring is sprung. It's almost like in the week was summer. It was that warm. In the car, got in the car the other day. 26.5. That was in the car. That felt like heat of summer. What have we got for this afternoon? We've got the retro raffle, of course. We had a guest, but unfortunately, our guest has tested positive for the COVID and can't make it. Sending best wishes to them. They will remain nameless and will rejoin us at another stage later along in the year, I hope. So we've got some videos instead. I won't tell you. I'm going to surprise you what the videos are. Yes, I am. We've got Memory of the Week. We have got Light Evening Snack of the Week is back again. Jeanette's Poem of the Week. And we've got the gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous Jeanette and Tom on screen. 3, 2, 1. Yes, there they are. Good afternoon.
Hello.
How's your lives?
Mine's all right. And you're looking particularly gorgeous today, Jono, I have to say. Your hair is shiny and lovely and your colourful background and nice light on your face.
I don't know what's doing it. I really don't know what's doing it because it's not that bright here. And it's like, it's worrying me. It's worrying me, Jeanette, because it's too bright. And I'm scaring people away. But there we go. Thank you very kindly. You're looking rather gorgeous yourself. And you are too, Jeanette.
Oh, Tom hasn't got the helmet hair. I've literally just tried to straighten my hair out.
Helmet hair. Oh, you've been on the motorcycle vehicle.
I have. I've been out to Tiptree this morning.
Tiptree. How does it feel like sun on your back on the motorbike? Does it feel like you're in an Easy Rider movie or something?
No, it's better than that. I think I've described before as the only thing I can liken it to is when you're young and carefree and you've got a bicycle and you're riding down a hill with your legs out and holding on to handlebars and the sunshine through the trees and your hair and just kind of riding like that. Just it's so wonderful. And with I always have my visor open just a little bit, so I have all the fresh air and it's a really nice country route out to Tiptree and I love it.
Do you, on your inside, do you have headphones and they're playing Christopher Cross? Ride like the wind.
No, I've only
Ride
just
like the wind.
Now I try not to put music on. I've got a Bluetooth thing to talk to other riders that I'm with, but I haven't connected it up to my phone because I want to just be in the moment. We're all so caught up, thank goodness, for us with screens and things.
Yeah,
and it's just nice that my one time completely away from screens is when I'm out on my bike, and I don't want to be bothered by phone or music. I just like what's going on in my head, and I need to stay aware and focused of what's around me because they're all out there trying to run over my motorcyclists in my world.
Yeah, they are, true. And Tom, Jeanette was talking about there, she's connected to other motorcyclists. It made me think, Tom, did you ever have a CB radio?
Oh,
I don't know why that's come into my head, but there you go.
I did in my truck.
You had a truck and you had a CB radio?
Yeah.
10-4, good buddy.
18-wheeler.
What? 18-wheeler on the side? Let it slide?
Yeah. It was parked out the front. The neighbours hated it. I mean,
I just realised you're joking. I'm thinking, I didn't know. You're so not.
Didn't know. And if it was you, Tom, on your road, that would cross the whole from one side of the road to the other.
Well, it would, yeah.
Be in the gardens, wouldn't it?
I wouldn't be very popular, would I?
We did have them. I remember me and my friend used to have them, and it was sort of like a bit tin can on a rope sort of system we had going, but we'd come in from school or whatever. Hello, big buddy, or whatever they say. Yeah, that's the big 10-4. Yeah. That lasted about a year.
Because at the height of that, there was a single, wasn't there, that got into the charts? What was that?
Oh, yes.
Convoy.
Yes.
That's it. Yeah.
The Convoy.
That's where I learned all the speak from.
It's amazing.
Rubber duck. There's a bear in the air.
I remember it well. Also, I don't know if you remember, I don't know if it was on the CB radio or it was long wave. I used to hear, when I was growing up, I could hear the police channel.
Yes.
You used to be able to tune in to the police channel, didn't you?
That's right. Yeah. That must have been long wave with the little transistor radio that you'd have under the covers in your bed and not let your mum know that you were trying to listen to Radio Luxembourg and Radio Caroline.
Yeah. I should say hello to everyone. Hello, Jean from sunny Thanet. Is it Thanet? Is that how you pronounce it? Thanet. Thanet. Hay fever started. I'm with you all the way, Jean. I can share that with you.
Isn't Thanet an island? It's an island, isn't it, Thanet?
Is it?
Or an isle?
Or a puddle, surrounded by a puddle.
It's
Can't be an island. How can it be an island? How's that even possible? An island within an island.
Well, maybe Jean could let us know.
Yeah, Jean, are you living on an island? Hello to Jenny, Dr. Jenny Lithgow, former queen of the retro raffle scene. Not so lately, not so big on the retro raffle scene, Jenny. We need your strength to pull us through. Hello to Keith and hello, Christine. It is us, your lovely three.
Oh.
We are here for you today, and thanks for being there for us. I thought it's so gorgeous outside. It's been a lovely week weather-wise, hasn't it? People are just going to go out and have lives again. I can't ask people if they're doing that, but
they can watch this on catch up, can't they? They can watch this later.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's 93 episodes you can watch back if you've got a bit of time of an afternoon. It's amazing. It's amazing. I think it's close to 38,000 views so far.
Wow, that's fantastic. The good thing about people watching this live is that we can interact with them, and I do like that when people are chit-chatting. We can't do that when they're watching. Well, it would be very strange if they started then messaging. We might not pick that up.
Yes, that's right. Christine says Brian used to hear aircrafts on the radio. Yeah, that was really good. That was an extra special thing, wasn't it? Tony says, been very sunny. Sunglasses weather, Jono, ? Probably a wink. I can't see it properly because I can't see properly. I lost my sunglasses. I lost my sunglasses. That's the big thing of the week. I lost them on Wednesday. I was absolutely gutted. They were red and black. I've had them for so long. They've sort of been with me in so many different things I've done. And though they're cheap little plastic things, I loved them. I was hanging around the car park at B&M and Sainsbury's, asking in all the shop, come home crestfallen on Wednesday evening, really gutted to lose them. And I'm going on eBay or wherever looking for another pair of the same. They ain't anywhere. So I rung the shops, no joy. Left it the next morning, rung the shops, nothing. Then I thought I'll go up to B&M because I'd gone in there to get a couple of pots, as you do with a Wednesday. And sure enough, as I'm coming to the main till, I can see them sitting on the kind of area by the side. You know when that phrase, jumping for joy? Inside, I was absolutely jumping for joy because I'd found my sunglasses. That's how sad I am.
Where did they find them if you'd already searched the car park?
Have they
been there all the time?
I don't know, because the day before they weren't there. I went to that same till. I rang and spoke to the manager and lost and found. There was nothing there. So I guess my guess is when I reached up to get the pots, not like heavy pots, just plastic pots, the sunglasses have fallen from my head under the skirting kind of area at the bottom.
Yeah.
But I have them now. I have them here, and I'm so want to keep them nice that I've put them in a little velvet case, even though they're about 20 years old.
You'll never take them out now.
I'm never wearing them again, Tom.
Just for in the house now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have all my photos taken in the house. No shoots. Keith says it's 5.8 days to watch all episodes. He loves numbers.
Oh, he's worked that out. Or has he done it?
That's 24/7, no sleep for 5.8 days. Is that Keith? Can you imagine?
Wow. Wow. Should get out more, Keith.
Yeah, in the sunshine. What is there any possessions that you two have that you absolutely love, even though they're not sort of expensive things or
Loads.
loads?
Everything. I really like everything, and I don't know.
Oh, you're so
Just
positive.
think, there's really crazy things that I really like. Stupid things, but really useful. Look at this. This was a Christmas present.
I've got a phone on.
Yeah, and it's so lovely because it's got this special little area here. So when my phone's on there, I can still charge it. Whereas before, I'd stand it in my pencil pot and whatever. And that's a really, really good Christmas present from KGB.
That is a nice present, and it looks like a monitor stand, doesn't it?
Well, it's kind of bendy.
Bendy.
So, yeah.
You know, you can get the stands now where you actually put your phone on. You don't have to plug it in. The stand is the.
Yes, the charging.
Oh, it's so modern.
Wow.
What about you, Tom? Tom, have you got anything you can't bear to sort of like be without, apart from your family?
I don't know, really. I'm sure I could manage without lots of things.
Yeah. Well, you're not very materialistic, are you, at all?
I don't know. I sort of feel I am, but then, you know,
Guitars.
if I think of it, I don't know, really. You know, you could make do without. Can't you?
No.
I mean, I just sort of think, yeah. I mean, I do have like my favourite guitar.
There you go.
There is a favourite guitar, but I still think, actually, you know, if something happened to it, I'd get over it, wouldn't I?
Is it a Brook?
It is. It's like a very little guitar.
I've been in front of it, ladies and gentlemen. This makes a beautiful sound, especially in the hands of Tom Hardy.
Well, I don't know about that, but it is a very nice sounding guitar.
Jenny, yeah, go on. Sorry,
it's a bit temperamental. That's the only thing.
What? It's a bit moody with you, or
yeah,
mood swings?
Totally moody.
In what way? What, are you going out of tune, or it just hasn't remembered the songs? I got one of them.
It's sort of on the cusp of sort of, I don't know, breaking apart.
Oh,
that if anything happens to it, you know, like temperature or anything really, it sort of changes quite a lot.
Oh.
So you have to be it is really temperamental. And I think that's probably why it makes such a nice sound, that it's sort of like just on this cusp of it just sort of, I don't know, if you just tightened it a bit more, it'd just like break. But it's like really loud for a little guitar.
Nice.
So
that sound.
Yeah, so it's sort of, it's a bit weird. And I've sort of stopped taking it out because it's, which is a shame.
Is it because you don't trust it?
Well, it sort of started to buzz a bit, and I can't quite get the buzz away. So yeah.
I owned an expensive guitar once. I'd got an inheritance of some kind, and I bought a guitar with it. It was a Martin guitar, and it was beautiful. And I played a gig with it once, but I was scared to take it to gigs because I just thought it's too expensive, and I was wary of. And I didn't think that I was good enough to play it because, you know, you really. It's with A.D. Johnson now, who took it off my hands, and he can play. So I figured that it's right at home. Jenny, these are the glasses. These are the glasses we're talking about. Yeah.
They do suit you, Jono. They're really nice.
Well, they're only cheapo ones, and you know, you can't really look at them properly. But there they are, Jenny, out of the bag just for that one moment. Got to go back in the bag now, Jenny. Can't leave them out for long. There they go. Gene adds, it was an island, Fanet. River Wonsom, silted up now. Apparently, due to global warming, it will be an island again in the future.
Oh.
I hope you're on top of the hill on the island, Jean, in that case.
She's got a very tall house.
tall house, and you're on the top floor on the hill, looking down on all the what do you call people from Thanet? Phoenicians? No, what would you call them?
Bantunians.
Bantunians.
I like that you pronounce it with your London accent with an F instead of a TH. Thanet.
I didn't like school. Thanet. Thanet, innit?
Thanet.
I like it. It sounds nice.
I
I
think,
think people from there should be called fans. Fans of Thanet.
Well, Jean, sorry, I hope we're not being insulting to you, but
Don't mean
if
to
we
be.
are, apologies.
Jean is a very nice lady who would take a joke very well.
Bless you.
Good.
I think she does. She's a great guest on the show, as you all are. Let's do the retro raffle.
Yeah.
It's the retro raffle. It's coming to your screen. It's the retro raffle. Never has been seen. It's the retro raffle, and it's coming to your screen. Oh yeah, it's coming to your screen. Retro raffle, Facebook Live. Yeah. If I ask you kindly, will you, not Tom and Jeanette, because they'll know these, finish these proverbs? Where's Jeanette going? Where's she going with that camera?
I was adjusting my screen because you were seeing all the microphone and all the stuff behind me. So I thought,
we want to see more of you. Yeah. These 3 proverbs, you finish them. A rolling stone gathers. Dun, da, da, dun, da, da, da. Don't throw the baby out. Dun, da, da, dun, da, da, da. And it's no use crying. Dun, da, 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 dun, dun.
they're easy ones, aren't they? Have you ever made up any that don't make any sense?
No.
Now's our chance.
Have you got any?
No, but I think we should. I think somebody I knew once was really superstitious about everything. The whole walking under ladders, go out the same door you came in, and loads of superstitions. And wasn't really keen on microwave ovens, and referred to them as the devil's tumble dryer. And I thought, she's going to be making proverbs about that.
Yeah, I don't know. Mine wouldn't make any sense. Like,
That did.
Horse's hoofs give you an itchy neck. I don't know. That's the sort of rubbish I'd come out with. What have you got? One.
I like it when they rhyme.
What have you got, Tom? Got to do it on the spot. It's difficult.
Oh God, no, it's too much.
It's too much.
I'd have to think about it for about a year, I think, before.
Oh. The last one
The
again.
next show.
The last one for Dr. Jenny, who's back. It's no use crying. So forth, so on. A rolling stone gathers. Don't throw the baby out. And it's no use crying. Let's see if people get it. Most people are at Joy the Sunshine. She's got it right again. Jenny,
Wow.
Jenny, Dr. Jenny, I should say. Dr. Jenny, the former queen of the retro raffle scene. She's totally reinstated as the queen of the retro raffle scene once again.
What were the prizes? I mean, everybody's kind of, saying
Prizes?
but what are the prizes?
There ain't no prizes because I forgot them, haven't I? You're not meant to bring that up, are you?
Sorry. Should I have done that at the beginning? Jono, stop. Prizes. What are they not winning?
What are you not winning?
Yeah, it's
You're
a
not
trip.
win. Yeah, go on, Tom.
It's a trip to Thanet.
It's a trip to the planet. That's what you're not winning.
Using your own
own-
transport and
Your own motorbike.
Oh yeah.
I
Jeanette,
had a
Jeanette will
traumatized
lend you.
week.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tom.
Jeanette's going to lend you her motorbike.
No,
She's not.
I was looking. I
She's
saw
really
a very nice motorbike, an Enfield 350. They're new.
Oh,
one.
I know that.
Yeah,
A new one.
yeah. They've made new ones that actually work rather than the old ones.
Yeah.
Leaked
And
oil.
Noisy old rattly things.
They look very nice.
Enfield 350.
Mm.
Well, they look sort of like a motorbike, really, to me.
Oh, they all look the same, do they? Don't know.
Well, no. I mean, I know me Harleys from me Enfield 350 style, but no, I don't really. I don't know a lot about them, but it looks very nice. Very nice, Tom.
I'm going to have to look at it and see what it looks like.
There's classic, modified, there's the Thunderbird, standard, or there's the Bullet.
Mm.
It looks like a kind of, I might be looking at the original one, but it looks like old school, like the British made ones.
Totally. They're based
They
on
are.
the old 30s ones.
Oh, that's why.
Oh, I can see the 2022 Royal Enfield Classic. Oh, that is lovely.
They're very nice, aren't they?
Yeah, but they're I think they're an Enfield Selfish, because the one I'm looking at doesn't have a seat for a pillion, and that's a bit selfish, keeping that ride all to yourself. You'd want to share it with your friends and take them out,
Would you?
I think. Yeah, sure. I like taking, when I say people, I've only taken one person out on my bike as a pillion, and it was nice.
Who was that? Vivian.
Vivian? No, KGB.
There it is. That's one of.
Yeah.
He was saying
Well,
that he wouldn't go out with you again on the bike.
Did he say that?
Yeah.
I think he did. Mind you, actually, last time I saw him, he did say that he's been looking at bikes himself.
Well, there you go.
Maybe he didn't like it yet. I'm not going on hers again. Want my own.
Enfield 350.
That is lovely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not feeling sort of love there.
No, it's because there's nowhere to put your box for your shopping and a
My
long
basket.
passenger.
Yeah. No,
Basket on the front,
I
obviously.
had a wicker basket on the front.
Tassels coming out the side of your handlebars.
Oh,
You need them.
Oh, you remember them? Yeah, that's what it's
And
like.
the little things in the spokes and the wheels that click when they go around.
Yeah, lolly sticks.
Yeah, need them. What bike would not have them?
I don't know, because I've never had a bike like that anyway. One that was motorised. No, I went on one once, never again.
Really? You didn't like it?
It was a
But I've
dark-
just
dark
explained
day.
it's like that feeling of being out there in the sunshine and it's lovely. You don't like that feeling?
No, it felt like I was in the Pokemobile without the mobile. Like I was driving down the road, like the Pope, he's walking around in that thing. He's all protected in his bubble. I felt like I didn't have the bubble around me, and I was on the back, and my mate was a nutter who did like to do wheelies.
Right. Oh, I've never done one of them.
Yeah, down the whole street.
Really?
Why would you want to wheelie? You're just going to damage yourself.
All the way down Scarlett's Road. I think that should be a thing.
No.
I saw a kid doing it down the length who was in a car, and he was slowing all the cars behind him, and he was doing a wheelie near left the whole length of a street on a normal bike, on a push bike.
Yeah.
And probably everyone was moaning. And I just thought he's quite skillful though to do it down that length of the road.
Balance.
Yes. The answers to the questions, as most of you have gathered, are: a Rolling Stone gathers no moss, don't throw the baby out with the bath water, and it's no use crying over spilt milk. There we have it. There we have it.
Somebody didn't get it quite right. Nearly, but no cigar. Read through the comments.
No moss, the tree, milk. Don't throw the baby out at the tree. Oh, Tom's gone. He's had enough. Don't throw the baby out the tree.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. Don't throw a baby out.
Baby out of the tree. Yeah, that's definitely, Keith. That's definitely a thing you should not do.
Yeah, didn't really know it. Yeah, you do now.
There wasn't any prizes anyway, so it doesn't make any difference. Let's
No.
see if we can get Tom back. Dun, dun,
Oh,
dun. Oh, I thought
Go.
he'd gone off on his motorbike for a
I
minute.
don't know what happened there.
Doing a wheelie on his office chair.
Maybe Be Live, got annoyed with me or something.
Oh, no, never. Keith says, yeah, didn't really know the second one, so he made it up. Let us do memory of the week.
Memory of the week.
So it's memory of the week. This week, I want to know things your mum and dad used to say to you, a bit like when they're telling you off. So I've got some examples. Things your mum and dad used to say to you. Ask your dad. No pudding unless you eat all of your dinner. If someone asked you to jump off a cliff, would you? It's pardon, not what. Were you born in a barn? Close the door. I never got this, but if you live under my roof, you live under my rules.
No, definitely got that.
Or when you fell over and they'd make it better and they'd say, you'll live. Or the famous one, when a mum was getting really mad, she'd say, I'm going to count to 3. 1, 2, ah! My mum didn't do any of that. She just said, jokingly, where's my stick?
Oh.
Where's my stick? If you played up and you was cheeky around her, she'd say, where's my stick?
The stick.
I don't know if she even had a stick. She had a long ruler for sort of, it was a wooden one that opened out. But she never used a stick in her life.
It's a belt.
Remember things. Sorry, I just remembered something that my mum used to say. If we'd say, how are we getting there? If we were going somewhere, and how are we getting there? Shanks's pony. That was one.
Blimey.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I remember that.
And another one is like, what can we have to drink? Because my grandparents, we had Corona, the fizzy drinks, but we never had anything like that. And we say, well, what can we have to drink? Wondering if there's any squash or anything. And she'd say Tapalade.
Oh, that's a special one for you.
Yeah.
Do you remember any, Tom?
No, it's like clip round the ear.
I'll give you a clip round the ear.
Oh, did you have your heads banged together? We had that.
Yeah.
Bang your heads together in a minute. She did.
No, Tom would be. I can't believe Tom was being naughty.
No, I can't. What are you laughing at, Jeanette?
I can. I bet you. Little scallywag.
Scallywag?
Yeah.
Scallywag.
I don't think so.
I like to think you were.
Okay.
Because you're so good now.
Well, yes, of course. No, I can't think of.
Oh, I've got another one.
There was.
You reply, "Oh, that's not fair," and then the parent would say, "Life's not fair."
Oh, and askers don't get. I can't remember.
Askers don't care.
Yeah. Whereas I think as a grown-up, it's don't ask, don't get. So you should always ask.
Yeah, what's the one about we're not? Money doesn't grow on trees.
Yeah, not made of money.
We're
Yes,
not made of
not
money. Yeah, not made of money, are we? Got that one a bit. Keith says you'll be laughing on the other side of your face in a minute.
Oh, and I'll give you something to cry about.
I'll give you something to cry about. That was a violent household there, Keith. Jean says, "What's to eat? Bread and pullet."
Pullet.
Bread and pullet. I don't know that one. That's a new one. Nice. Jean went hungry. What's the pullet? Bread and pullet.
Pullet isn't that French for chicken? Poulet.
Poulet.
It's like a small chicken, isn't it? A little bird.
Well, your bread and chicken, then that's quite a good meal.
I don't think it needs that though, does it?
What's the drink? Adam's ale.
Yeah.
That sound like the water one.
Tapalade.
Blade. I know we used to. There's the old one of, "Are we there yet?" Or "Are we nearly? Are we nearly there?" Can't remember what the answer was.
Yeah. Oh, and I remember when somebody would ask or I think it might be, but a grandparent told me to say, if anybody asked my age, you say I'm as old as my tongue, but a little bit older than my teeth.
It's a good one. It's quite a good one. Jenny's got, "I only remember being threatened with the red stick."
Oh.
Sort of all sorts of connotations there. It all doesn't sound good, Jenny, Dr. Jenny.
Red stick.
Yeah, that
Red
must have been the real sort of violent one in the corner.
The one with barbs on it and spikes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, it don't sound good. Red stick.
Yeah. was threatened with a breadstick once.
Oh yeah. I'll get you.
But saying that, and another saying that used to be said, you could have someone's eye out with that.
Ah, yes.
Yes,
That's a good
that's
one.
true.
The breadstick, it could do some damage.
You could do.
What did they actually go through with the threat, Tom, of the breadstick assassination?
Yeah, I think if you used to hit it on people's head, it just used to break, didn't it?
Oh yeah. I tell you what's really nice come into my head. Did you ever have people fake break an egg over your head and then they run
Yes.
down?
You get shivers.
Oh, that's lovely. Is anyone around can break an egg on my head? Oh, I used to love that. Jean says it was no, just pull a piece of bread off and eat it.
Oh,
What's to eat? Bread and pull it. Yes. Gotcha. That makes
Right.
sense. Christine says, if we say a bad word, I'll wash your mouth out with soap. Yes, soap and water was where I was. You naughty thing. I can't believe Christine's saying a bad word.
no.
She's got a foul mouth, apparently.
I do remember my mum
I
saying
can't
that
imagine Christine having anything.
No.
she's sweet and lovely.
Jeanette, yes.
Oh, no.
Hey, no, my little halo. I don't say any bad things. And I do remember my mum telling us that if we told lies, we'd get a black line on our tongue. So if we said something to her, she asked us a question and we said something, she'd say, put your tongue out. Let me see. And we're so she could tell then if we were lying because we wouldn't put the tongue out because she'd see the black line. There was never a black line.
Yeah, and there was eat your carrots. You see in
Oh
the
yeah,
dark.
you see in the dark. Yeah. And the crust of your bread would put hairs on your chest.
Curly, make your hair.
That hair curly, wasn't it?
Oh right. Oh, okay.
Where you lived, it put hairs on your chest.
Yeah,
Worrying the sign
put
for
hairs on your
bakers
chest.
locally.
Apart from a wig.
What was the bakers like? Jean adds, do you think I was born yesterday? Yes.
Yes.
Good one.
That is a good one.
Yeah. I
All
like
of these things. There must be loads of them. Jenny says the red stick was a small stick with a tongue at the end, all covered with red leather. I said there's all sorts of connotations.
That's like a riding crop.
That's a riding crop, or it's a dominatrix weapon
Yeah.
by the afternoon. Now, where do you live? Oh, Dr. Jenny. Yeah, you wouldn't want with a
You wouldn't
tongue.
live in her house, would you?
Oh, Jenny, Dr. Jenny. Oh, stop it. Keep them coming. Has anybody else got? I'm just having a look if I've got any more here. If someone asked you to jump off a cliff, would you? Did I do that one?
Yeah. I
I
think
did
you're
that one.
very familiar.
Yes. If the wind changes, your face will stay like that. Yes, Keith.
Yeah.
Yes, Mr. KGB, that is correct. There's probably loads of them now. I'm going to form a list. I'm probably put some in our newsletter. Have you got a newsletter? I sent you to our new newsletter.
Yeah, it's lovely. I really enjoyed reading it. And I didn't do it, but I nearly printed off the word search so that I could do it.
Oh my God.
I've never been in a word search before. It was
Well, there you go. That's true.
rewarding
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah, we're all in it this month. It's all happening this month. Just to say, we will probably have some more newsletters, but we're so busy doing in-person events as well as all the lockdown stuff that we don't have as much time. So there will be more, but we've knocked out 15 issues. Not bad, is it? Not bad. Not bad at all. What we got next?
Can I just say, you said this is episode 94. I can't believe we've done so many. And we're going to have our centenary coming up, 100th show. That is going to be great. Are we going to do something special? I mean,
Well, this is what I was wondering. I'm just looking on the thing now. On the 24th of June, because we're fortnightly now, on the 24th of June, all going well, should be our 100th edition. I've not booked any artists yet. Usually I book ahead quite a bit. But 24th of June, suggestions. What should we do? 100 episodes. You know, we should get all the local papers, all the nationals, all the TV channels down.
Yeah, get the lottery people on that. They'll be all over it, won't they?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a nice thing to celebrate because it's 2 years now, isn't it? More or less, in the last week or two. since the beginning of lockdowns of the pandemic. Well, for us in Britain, it's different places, different times. But to think we did sort of like this is our 94th episode throughout that time, which were weekly up till this year. That's quite a lot.
Busy days.
Because it's not like a 5-minute thing. You know, the shows can be an hour and a half.
And that's after the 4 hours rehearsal that we do.
Yeah, well, we change our voices because they're too common normally. He says.
I don't think so. But no, I think it's been, well, certainly including this one, 94 shows of so much fun. It's been really good fun. And the interaction with all the people has been lovely. I feel I've really got to know them. It's great. I really liked it.
That's what I was also going to say, is it's lovely that we've had people like Chrissy. She's been with us more or less on every single episode. And I know a lot of other people have for most of them. And that's just amazing that you're out there bothering with us and just sort of hanging in there and sort of having a laugh together. Because when it was real lockdown, I think it might have been Dr. Jenny said herself, it was a real, they're a real treasure, or they're really so important during these lockdown, a lifesaver, something like that. I can't remember the exact words, but because we couldn't go anywhere, we couldn't do anything. And that you're still there when we can says a lot to us. Means a lot to us
anymore, but we appreciate it.
Sorry,
is that you clapping, but just once?
No, you get the little plant flies, you know.
Oh yeah, red wine flies. You mean
red wine flies? Yeah. Do they, if you leave red wine out, do they go in it and drink it?
Yeah, those ones.
I've
heard.
I had something very interesting in the garden yesterday when I was sitting having my lunch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had a lizard come out.
Oh.
Like that big.
Oh, baby lizard. Was it?
Well, no, I think it was probably fully grown.
What sort of one was it like? It was not a newt or?
No, it wasn't a newt. It was a proper lizard.
Wow.
Oh, did you take pictures of it? And
I did. I haven't got my phone. Otherwise, I could
send it to us later. I'd love to see. I love little lizards.
Go and get my phone, and then I'll put it up on the screen.
Next time I've chucked you out, go and get it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to put a little video on. Let me put a little video on just so Tom can go off and do his ting-a-ling. So let's take lovely Jeanette and Tom off, and I'll come off too. I'll introduce a video we have. He's gone with one side, he's back with another. Have a listen and a watch of this.
Well, I once loved a lass, and I loved her, say he will, and I hated all others that spake of her ill. But now she's rewarded me well for my love, for she's gone to be wed to another. Well, I saw my love to the church go, with bride and bridemaidens, they made a fine show. And I followed on with my heart full of woe, even though she's been wed to another. Well, I saw my love sit down to dine, and I sat down beside her and poured out the wine, and I drank to the lassie that should have been mine, even though she's been wed to another. Oh, the men of the forest, they ask it of me, how many strawberries grow in the salt sea. And I answer them back with a tear in my eye, how many ships sail in the forest. So dig me a grave and dig it, say, deep, and cover me over with flowers, say, sweet, and I will lie down and I'll take a long sleep, and maybe in time I'll forget her. And maybe in time I'll forget her. Forget her.
What a lovely video. Tom Hardy singing, our own Tom singing a lovely song there. Really nice, Tom.
So I had to turn it down. I couldn't listen to myself. So.
Beautiful. Really nice. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Well done.
I just, because we.
When was that recorded?
Oh, that was quite long. I sort of vaguely remember doing it. Yeah.
You're really loud now, Tom.
Oh, sorry. Ta-ta.
It's lovely. It's a lovely video. I mean, I will find one of Jeanette. I grabbed just a few at short notice. We had our guests pull out because of not being well. So I thought I'll grab a few videos and I'll get one of Jeanette next time. I just got a couple that I could get to quick. If you imagine an hour and a half show, you've got to kind of edit down into that song. It takes a while to go through them, as KGB pointed out. But that was lovely, Tom. I should mention some of the comments here. Loved it, Tom, says Christine. Definitely very relaxing, says Lucy. Hi, Lucy. Fantastic, Tom. What's the geographical origins of it?
It's a Scottish song, maybe a Scottish gypsy song, maybe actually. But yeah, it was quite popular in the 1960s. It sort of got a sort of big following because a group called Pentangle did it.
Oh, I remember that name. It suits your voice, that song, really does.
And I learnt it from a sort of guy who's still around in Colchester, actually, Paul Riley.
Oh, I know the name. Jean says lovely with lots of applause. Jenny says very relaxing, Tom, and lovely wash bowl and jug in the background.
Yeah, it's one of Emma's family heirlooms.
Oh, beautiful. Jenny said that the comment she made was the shows were a godsend during lockdown.
Oh,
Thanks for repeating it, Jenny. That means a lot. She also adds, when a friend asked me how I was yesterday, I replied, I'm crocked. Everything aches. I'm walking like an old woman. My husband said, you are an old woman. Unbelievable.
oh, Tom's gone again.
Oh, Tom's popped off.
Has he gone to get his lizard picture? Had he not got it properly?
Oh, yeah, Tom, where's your lizard picture? I can't even see
I
him.
want to see it.
I'm looking at Tom, but it's on the video we just showed. I don't think it's him. Now, he'll be back in a minute, but while we wait for Tom to come back, let's do light evening snack of the week.
Oh, yes.
Light evening snack, light evening snack. You've had a busy day and you want to relax. Light evening snack, light evening snack. Go and brush your teeth so you get no plaque. Light evening snack, light evening snack. It's light evening snack of the week.
Nice. That's a little bit reggae-ish.
Tom is ready to share a screen. Let's show what Tom's screen.
He's on there already.
I know, but he's going to share a screen as well.
Oh, the lizard picture.
Oh, what is it? What
I
is
can't
it,
see.
Tom? It's a video.
Oh, I need to zoom in.
Very small. It's very small. Let me take us off, and that might make it bigger. Hold on.
Yeah.
Blimey, I think that's actually a crocodile. It's that big.
That's great. What a sweet little thing.
Yeah, you're going to have a colony of those, Tom. Wow. What have you looked it up? Do you know what sort of?
Actually,
Oh, you've gone quiet on us, Tom.
any better?
Yes, you're better.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know really. Probably somebody might know what sort of lizard that is. It is really tiny. It was no bigger than my thumb.
Wow. That's
In
really
length.
sweet, though. And there's just one.
There was just one.
I think it should be a family.
Well, I was just sitting. I was sort of sitting on my patio. In fact, I could probably. I've got another. I could probably do that, couldn't I? Hold on.
It'd be nice to have something in the picture to show us the kind of scale. Like
Yeah.
a ruler or a 50p or something. Isn't that what people use?
Let's see. He's ready to share a screen. Oh, that's little, isn't it? What's that? Tadpole
Hang it
small.
on the wall.
That's a wheelbarrow there.
Oh.
A beautiful shadow of a wheelbarrow. That.
I couldn't. I had one with my thumb in, but I couldn't find it.
Yeah, you might need to get closer. That just looks like a little bit of dirt.
Well spotted, though. That's so little. I'm surprised you saw it.
A little.
You're cute.
Well, it sort of just came out. It sort of jumped. Well, it sort of walked across, and I thought, oh crikey, what's that? And I thought it had been where I just sort of walked over its path, so I probably just missed it, and
Oh, good.
luckily didn't step on it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Beautiful.
my sister, who sort of goes out in the woods and stuff all the time, that's sort of her job, and she's never seen one in somebody's garden. She didn't think they existed in people's gardens.
No.
Oh, it's an urban lizard.
Yeah.
That's the kind it is.
I think I've seen them down in Cornwall or something, out and about. But yeah,
Yeah, I've seen a slow worm in my garden. Also, been getting newts, which I was really happy about.
Yeah,
Seeing the frogs and the toads.
yeah, we've had newts before in the garden.
Me too.
Jenny says
Frogs.
Sorry, Jeanette. Jenny was saying it was basking in the sun with you. I haven't seen one for years. Carry on, Jeanette.
Now, I was just thinking, when I used to do a lot of gardening, I don't do hardly any now. I used to see everything. It was like Cinderella's garden with squirrels and newts and frogs and toads. And it's really lovely. But they did used to make me jump when they'd just come out from something I'm about to touch. So, and I didn't used to like it when I'd let the grass get too long and I'd get the electric hover mower out and you just see frogs scattering everywhere.
Yeah,
I
murderation.
don't get so many now.
Keith says common lizard.
Oh,
I want to be like common lizard. Anyway, we are doing light evening snack of the week.
Yes.
First up, you probably have this most evenings, all of you out there, cheese fondue. I don't know when you have it, if you haven't got a proper apparatus, do you put like a little tea light candle underneath? Because how do you juice up the cheese and get it all? I mean, this was big. Well, probably quite a middle class thing, wasn't it? In the 70s, apparently it was big, but it's back. And this is one of your choices for light evening snack. Melt up the cheese with a candle or a flame thrower. What I'm talking about. I got to confess, I don't think I've ever had that before.
have you not?
No.
Do you like cheese very much?
I like cheese, but I just find, melted cheese. What's that all about?
No, it's not just melted cheese. It's got other things in there. You have to
Like
kind of
what?
wipe some garlic around the inside of the pot. And you have kirsch in there. And it's delicious. I love a cheese fondue. I've had lots. I've got 2 kits.
You've got a kit. Tom, have you had it?
2.
I've got 2 kits, Tom. Have you had it? Have you had it before, Tom?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't had it for a long time, but there is also raclette, isn't there?
Yes.
Which I have had recently, or more recently.
To explain what raclette is to
Well, it's sort of like a fondue, but I think you get
little
cheese,
grills.
yeah, and meat as well, can't you?
Oh,
But raclette, I think, might be
it
it.
gets worse. Sorry about that, everyone.
But cheese fondue is lovely because you can just have it with bread, and it could be gluten-free bread for you, Jono. But you can put all kinds of stuff, all kind of raw vegetables, bits of cauliflower and carrots and everything. It's really lovely.
I'm with Wendy.
You could have a chocolate fondue or a meat fondue. But
Yes, of course. Or because I've never had it, I'm with Tom. Cheese regret, I call it. Cheese regret. Wendy and Jean, I'm with them. Wendy says too posh for us. Cheese fondue, cream cheese on celery, more like. Yes, my sister used to do that with a squeezy cheese in the celery.
That is posh, yeah.
That is well up market. Oh, Wendy, they're teasing you. Jean says never had a fondue either. Yes.
Well, I want to have one now. Having seen this, it's reminded me I haven't had for ages and I want one.
Exactly. I mean, we're encouraging new behaviours. That's what we're doing. Add to that, we're going to have another screen. We're going to have cheese and pineapples. You could have it as a hedgehog on sticks. Oh gosh, what party? Even now, people still do it. I think a potato underneath as the hedgehog underneath the bit is quite good to sticky into, but you could have a melon or a grapefruit. I'm just getting some word from Dr. Jenny's coming through. She says you make the fondue in advance and then you put it over a heater of some sort to keep it warm. Lovely. It's still cheese regret for me, Jenny. Cheese, chocolate and cheese fondue. I'll fetch my coat. Oh, Keith, no.
Not together. Not together.
You need some therapy, man.
Is he saying he'll get his coat, to leave or to come round and have some? I don't understand.
Well,
he said, I'll get my coat when I feel I should go.
Yeah.
Well,
can I point out 5 screens? 5 screens.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Oh!
Go on, Tom, point out. Tom, point out.
Well, the chocolate fondue could be for dessert, couldn't it?
Yes. That's what I'm going for one of my birthday parties, I had a cheese fondue with loads of veg and bread, and I had a chocolate fondue. This is why I've got 2 sets. No, that's not why I've got 2 sets. It's why I keep 2 sets. One for chocolate, and then you have all bits of fruit and marshmallows and bread again, whatever. And fondues are great. They're not posh, otherwise I wouldn't.
Well, Wendy's got a point. COVID and fondue
Oh, yeah.
surely can't be friends. Well, I think in a lot of ways they probably would be friends if they came out. They'd get on like a house on fire.
Yeah, they'd be very
Um,
close.
Yeah.
Well,
It's-
apparently cheese kills COVID, doesn't it? The
Does it?
stuff in the cheese, yeah. If you get raw cheese, it kills COVID.
Oh, right. But this will be
bacteria.
cooked cheese.
Like the bacteria eats it.
Oh,
Where'd
right.
you get that? On the dark web?
No, I'm just making it up.
Oh, well, there we go.
I'm just thinking, though, this is lovely, cheese fondue, but I think if you've got any kind of cholesterol problems, that is going to clog up your arteries big time, isn't it?
Maybe
I'd
that's
still-
why
yeah.
I've not gone with it. Yeah.
I'd still have a go.
What would you say, you two, to cheese and pineapple? Or
Yes, please, right now, please.
Right now.
That's what I'd say.
Tom?
I sort of, when you look at it, I don't really think, oh, I really want a piece of cheese and pineapple.
Really?
But when I eat it, I sort of think, oh, okay, that's all right. But I wouldn't go out and make cheese and pineapple thing.
I used to do that when I lived alone in London. I
Well,
would
that's
buy
just
a
sad,
tin
isn't it?
of.
That's just
I would.
it's bringing a
I would
tear to
buy-
my
I don't
eye.
share it. I'm going to stay in because it's my cheese and pineapple night. There'll be something on the TV.
You're making me
I
cry.
watched a video.
You're making me cry, Jeanette.
No, I was really happy because I'd buy a tin of pineapple chunks.
That's the
and
saddest thing
big
in the
chunk of
world.
cheddar cheese, and I would sit there and I'd have cocktail sticks and I would make them for myself and just.
That
eat
just
them.
seems sad and lonely.
Sad.
You and your
I wouldn't
hedgehog. That's
I still keep a tin of pineapple chunks in the cupboard here, probably from 1980 something, but you know,
Best before.
best before, not used by. Yeah, just for that because I love cheese and pineapple. It's good though. Cheese, basically. Cheese.
Yeah. I mean, do you have pineapple on pizza? I don't really eat pizza nowadays, but
I usually have really hot and spicy ones, so but I
hello.
would. I'm not opposed to it. I've had ham and pineapple before, and I like it.
Ooh.
Jeanette's not opposed. Mm.
I eat everything.
Oh, bless you. Wendy says, I was hoping gin would cure COVID.
You're still experimenting, still
She's
trying.
still working her way through.
Yeah, there's COVID trials that it's got to go
Yeah,
through.
cheese
years
and
of it.
pineapple probably kill it, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Kill
Kill its
anything.
reputation.
Yeah.
Didn't they base the picture of a COVID germ on a
The
pineapple
hedgehog.
hedgehog? Yeah,
There you
think
go.
it did,
Yes.
right?
Oh, yes. The spike.
yeah, that's it. It's based on
That's based on a
cheese and
70s
pineapple hedgehog.
cheese and pineapple hedgehog. Keith said he's fact checking now. Fondue, cheese and pineapple for Christine. I guess they're voting. And laughing at Jeanette's story, party for one. He's laughing very heartily. actually. That's it.
Yeah, you and your London days.
You and your
I
London
know. Oh, I
days.
knew how to live.
Crazy.
Crazy London days. Jenny says she prefers raclette, if I'm pronouncing that right.
Raclette. Yeah.
Raclette.
Raclette.
Yeah.
Did Tom mention that? Easy boil news potatoes, put on a table in a bowl, melt the cheese. Everyone has to peel their own potatoes and dip it in the cheese. Okay.
That's hard work.
No, that's a community party, that is.
Yeah.
So what are you voting
Can't
for?
do that alone, Jeanette.
Sorry?
Can't do that alone.
No.
In your tiny
I
little
can.
flat
I
in
like
London.
being on my own. I like it. I like it.
Your little Jim Jams, your cheesy Jim Jams.
Oh, there was actually this was in the 80s, and I lived in a big flat in Clapham, and I really did like it. And I used to wear all-in-one pajamas that I think nowadays they're called onesies.
Once.
I used to wear them back in the 80s and just sit there and watch TV and eat cheese and pineapple. I had a great time. Not every day.
Every day.
Well, I would. Given the opportunity, but I had to go to work and parties and things. But yeah,
Did you
Okay.
I'd play hard.
did you take your little hedgehog with you to work? Put it on the
No.
desk.
No,
You could have a bit of cheese and pineapple.
didn't really have a desk as such. So a different kind of work. But I don't know how that would have gone down in the fashion company. That's, you imagine catwalk, go down catwalks holding like a brain.
would have loved it. I think
Yeah.
you could have handed it out to all those people watching, couldn't you?
Yeah, just throw little spikes at them.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's a vote. Do you go for a
Yeah,
cheese
take
fondue,
those in. I haven't.
or do you vote for cheese and pineapple hedgehog? Brian is
Not
going
recollect.
cheese and pineapple. Jenny is refusing. She's absolutely refusing to choose between those two. They mean so much to her. It's so difficult. It's like choosing your children. You have a vote. Keep them coming in. Light evening snack of the week: cheese fondue versus cheese and pineapple hedgehog. We'll give you a little video. Yes, we will. We will give you a little video if I can get the volume up. Yes, the volume should work on it. Let's bring it to the fore. Take those two away. Those not Tom and Jeanette, but I will take those other two away. And this is a video from the lovely Marina Flom.
Why could hide neath the wings of the bluebird as she sings? 6 o'clock alarm would never ring, but it rings, and I rise, wipe the sleep out of my eyes. Shaving razor's cold, and it stings. Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? You once thought of me as a white knight on his steed. Now you know how happy I can be, and how good times starts and ends without $1 to spend. How much, baby, do we really need? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Cheer up, sleepy Jean. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Thank you for having me at the Warm and Toasty. I hope we're still here. We're still here.
Marina Florence, ladies and gentlemen, singing a lovely song from the Monkees. Thank you, Marina. We're showing some old videos just because we couldn't have a guest today.
6 screens.
There were 6 screens, yes.
I love
I've
it.
got any other pictures to show. I could put loads up. We could be doing all sorts here.
Like a big Zoom call with a hedgehog.
Yes, and let's see, what did people go for, Jeanette? There's still Jean's suggestions. Sorry to interrupt you. 60s American chicken Maryland, chicken with pineapple, cheese and pineapple, plus cheese with cocktail onions, cheese and grapes on sticks. Also, she adds, love this version of Marie's song, not sleepy though. And applause from Keith. Sending it out to you, Marina. Kiss it.
Sleepy Jean. I like that. Nice one, Jean.
Yes.
I like the name Jean. It's and there's lots of songs about it. The Jean Genie and Cheer Up, Sleepy Jean. Nice. I
There's
like
2.
Good. I think Jean, Sweet Jean Vincent. Pushing it a bit there with the spelling.
He's pushing it with a spelling, but it's still a Jean. Yes, yes.
Oh.
So, Jeanette, may we please have the answer to the winner of the late evening snack of the week?
Yes, you can. And ignore my phone ringing. I'll turn it off in a sec. And the winner is...
Oh, Gordon Bennett.
Look at
It's only-
that.
Look at the pineapple hedgehog, cheese and pineapple hedgehog going all the way to the final and winning the championship. Late evening snack of the week.
Oh, yeah.
Get your suggestions in if you want different snacks of the week. We might do some more next week. Well done. Congratulations to you. Do you want to say a few words, cheese and pineapple hedgehog? No, you don't. You can't talk. You're cheese.
Somebody asked what the nose and the eyes are made of. To me, it looks like the eyes are made of red grapes and the nose is made of an olive. I don't know.
I would agree with that. Yeah, I'm going red grape and olive. You could use anything, couldn't you? Really?
I'm not sure you could use anything.
Not anything. Oh, he's gone really loud again.
Oh,
Yeah, you couldn't use anything, and you probably want to make it look like edible.
But you could eat those
use
things.
a whole pineapple.
Just
Yeah.
pineapple.
Boggly up.
I think it's interesting. Is it a potato wrapped in silver foil that makes the base of the hedgehog? Because I like that they've actually gone to the trouble of making the nose shape. That's nice. That's probably not a potato that's that shape.
No, I think that's inner foil inside that.
Yeah. It's
And
good though. I like it.
Could be a potato, a melon, an orange, grapefruit.
Yeah. And somebody's gone to the trouble as well of wrapping the board with silver foil as well.
Yeah,
I think they've gone to a lot of trouble and there's a lot of foil being used in that.
yeah. It's not very eco-friendly, is it? To be honest.
Well, it's recyclable though, isn't it? With your tins and stuff, foil. So
Oh, okay, then it is. Then
It's quite a big potato, isn't it? If they're grapes.
say again.
It's quite a big potato, isn't it? If they're grapes.
yes.
It's like a big baking potato, isn't it? Maybe it's a Swede.
Sorry, I'm just reading here. Conkers for eye. With Wendy. And she used a cabbage for a giant hedgehog. A cabbage.
Oh, that's a good idea. I never thought of a cabbage.
Oh my
Yeah,
days.
Swede would be quite hard to get a cocktail stick in, wouldn't it?
Oh, Swede. No.
Break the cocktail stick.
Conker would be quite hard to get a cocktail stick in, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You'd probably have
So
to
that's
drill it.
really,
You're
yeah.
wel-
You'd have to use super glue on your foil.
Don't know why your sound's jumped up, Tom. It's really breaking up here.
Oh, down.
Down, 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 down. There we go. Anyway, we should do, after that extravaganza, we should do Jeanette's poem of the week.
It's poem of the week. It's sometimes short and sweet. It's poem of the week. And it's always magnifique.
Well, today's poem, I've chosen something very apt for this time of year. And having been out and about a bit on my bike and having a look at the lovely scenery in the countryside, I've chosen this poem and it's called Daffodils by William Wordsworth. I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high o'er vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils. Beside the lake, beneath the trees, fluttering and dancing in the breeze. Continuous as the stars that shine and twinkle on the Milky Way, they stretched in never-ending line along the margin of a bay. 10,000 saw I at a glance, tossing their heads in sprightly dance. The waves beside them danced, but they outdid the sparkling waves in glee. A poet could not but be gay in such a jocund company. I gazed and gazed, but little thought what wealth the show to me had brought. For oft when on my couch I lie, in vacant or in pensive mood, they flash upon that inward eye, which is the bliss of solitude, and then my heart with pleasure fills, and dances with the daffodils. That was Daffodils by William Wordsworth. I don't know if you've seen many daffodils at the moment. They're all growing in hedgerows and just open bits of greenery. It's lovely. It's so colourful. And when the sun's shining, wow.
Seen them on the
Triplo.
Avenue of Remembrance.
Yeah, they're really good. Did you see on some of the sides of the road, certainly the big main road towards Colchester is the A12, and on the banks of the A12, years and years ago, somebody planted daffodil bulbs in the so it when they flowered, you could see the initials, and I can't remember what they were. It was like, you know, the initials of one fella, 4, and then the initials of his girl. And I think that's lovely. And I think that made it to like national press and on TV because it was coming up every year. And what a romantic! I hope they stayed together. Actually, just thinking about that. But I think other people picked up on that and started doing that as well. And when I came down the A12 the other day, and I was looking out for it because there were lots of patches of daffodils along the A12, but they were all in solid, you know, whether people have planted more to kind of get rid of the initials. Maybe it didn't work out, but there were lots of
They
them.
multiply themselves, don't they?
Ah, so
No.
they filled in the gaps, maybe. I don't
Yeah.
know. Do they? Oh, I've got a little bunch growing in my garden, but they don't multiply. There's just one little tuft.
Right, because ours get more of them.
Do they?
Yeah,
Oh, people are secretly planting them in your garden.
don't think so. I went to Thriplow last weekend. Thriplow has daffodil fair.
Oh, that sounds pretty.
Mm.
Nice.
It's all happening. Spring is definitely in the air. It felt like summer in the week, and I hope this week is just as kind to us. I hope it's warm. That's our show for the afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for being with us on this nice warm day. It's a pleasure to be with Tom and Jeanette, always on a Friday. And we're back again. Let me see the date. We're back on the 8th of April in 2 Fridays' time, not next week, the week after, with Mr. A.D. Johnson, his book to be with us. A good friend of the show. So thank you, Jeanette. Thank you, Tom.
Thank you.
to the National Lottery Community Fund for supporting our work. Thanks, all of you, for coming on the chat or just watching. We'll see you again in a couple of weeks' time with Mr. A.D. Johnson. And we hope you stay well, stay good, stay strong, stay sunny, all those good things. And we'll get out of your way. See you in a couple.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
We've all got a tale to tell. Times were not always so. But putting it all aside, we made it through by and by. It's warm and toasty in here. Share our laughter, sometimes tears. You'll be welcome with a cup of tea and a biscuit, maybe 2 or 3, wrapped in a little white cloth, cooking for hours in the old iron pot. There's a jam roly-poly for tea, enough for you and Dad and Grandma and me. What did we like the most? Fish paste sandwich, peas on toast. Nothing could come close to bubble and squeak the day after our Sunday